Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, or whatever time it may be in your part of the world. My name is Mr. John Wayne, and I am a variety gamer. I play everything from the Fallout franchise all the way to the Soulsborne series. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of my 100% walkthrough of Fallout 4. I hope you're all doing well. I know that I am, and today we're going to be finishing up the side quest here in the Nucleus. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do is go inside the vessel. Let's go ahead and take a little bit of Rad-X. We're going to need this down here. There's a lot of radiation in here.
If you're looking for the crypt, you took a wrong turn. My job to take care of this place. You touch anything, I'm taking the limb. Understand?
You said it was your job to take care of this place?
The vessel, yes. One of the most powerful sources of glow on an island full of it. My job to make sure it's looked after. You get in the way of that, you'll have to answer to Adam. But first, you'll have to answer to me. Adam will get what's left.
What can you tell me about the sub?
Never launched anything, if that's what you're asking. Never even made it out of the bay during the Great Division. All the better. Preserved it for us.
Great Division? What's that?
Adam's Great Division? 200 years ago, thousands, millions across the world, reborn in an instant, given over to Adam. These days we take the scenic route. Extended exposure to the glow. Long division, huh?
What about the sub's nukes? You can't use those?
Launch key's missing. System can't be hacked. Trust me, we've tried.
Why build a crypt in the sub? Don't you have the entire base?
Keeps our fallen brethren near his glow. Near their family. Only spotted child should spend eternity. A true honor. Denied to too many.
Why would someone be denied a place in the crypt?
You've been out there, right? This place. It's dangerous. Take a wrong turn in the fog? Sorry, brother. Lost to the family. Wandered too close to the wrong settlement. Lost to the family. Adam help you, you look at Tectus the wrong way.
You don't like Tectus, huh?
Who wouldn't? Man's a damn... I like Tectus just fine. But I think you should go.
So be careful where you talk to her at, because if you talk to her over here, you're going to take a ton of rads. And the reason why, if we open up the bulkhead over here, is there's a ton of irradiated barrels down there. Let's go ahead and close that door for just a moment. We're going to come over here to the bed and pick up Edgar's note. I'm going to read that. It's going to tell us about the footlocker. Let's go ahead and exit the vessel for just a moment. We got to go get some keys real quick. Loot that first aid kit.
Are you headed out into the fog? Sister Mai can provide any supplies you may require.
Let's go down here. We're going to close this door. And then right down here, you can see some keys. Go ahead and pick them up. And then we're going to go right back into the vessel.
Your friend. He's not here seeking division, is he?
We're going to come down here.
Maybe a while.
And then we're going to use the keys to open up the footlocker. Grab this note. Let's go ahead and read it. Now we can talk to her again.
That old robot living in the observatory has been aiding Far Harbor.
You should get out of here.
Sister Aubert, I found this note you penned about the High Confessor. Something like this could get you in a lot of trouble.
My note. Listen, I was mad. High Confessor's a good man. I wouldn't. Please, just let me have it back and I'll get rid of it. We can pretend this never happened. Please.
Don't worry. I'll tell him everything's above board. Here, take this and destroy it.
Oh, Adam above. Thank you. Just, when you report back, tell him I'm loyal, all right? Please.
Nick Valentine loves when you do that. That's why we did it. Let's go ahead and talk to Confessor Tectus.
Far Harbor claims another of our brethren. Their demise cannot come soon enough. But, I'm sorry, you needed something.
I wanted to talk to you about Sister Aubert.
Yes. Tell me, what did you find?
I looked into her, but it seems that Sister Aubert's loyal. You've got nothing to worry about.
Really? I must say I'm surprised. Well, you've nonetheless lifted a weight from my shoulders. Here, for your effort. Your service to Atom will not be soon forgotten.
The Inquisitor's cowl is actually pretty cool. The more rads you have, the more your intelligence is going to be boosted. So if you're playing a high rad character or build, pretty decent to have that. Let's go ahead and exit to the nucleus. Now we're going to go out here and start working our way to find the heretic.
Let his light guide you.
Now, for anybody that has not found the Shipbreaker, you may get a pop-up coming through here. If you do, go ahead and go into your Pip-Boy and turn on the radio signal for Shipbreaker. It's just completely random. I don't know if it'll pop up or not, but hopefully it will. It's just too random to really... Oh, speaking of Shipbreaker. Okay, so luckily we did get the signal for Shipbreaker, but it's not guaranteed. It's kind of a random quest that pops up. You could be let me turn this off for a second. You could be somewhere totally different in the island, and this will pop up. If you see it, put it on immediately, or else Shipbreaker is going to disappear from your game forever. Even if you reload it, sometimes you won't be able to have Shipbreaker come back. Just a bug in the game. So if you see it, immediately go find Shipbreaker. Let's go ahead and turn this on and find Shipbreaker. We're going to turn around. Normally, whenever you get the signal over here, Shipbreaker is going to be over in this area. You can see Shipbreaker right there. See if we can get Shipbreaker to come this way. Run after it. Don't you run away from me! Come back here, you sumbitch. You can break its legs too, so then it won't be able to move. Let's go ahead and turn this off. This obnoxious radio signal. Now Shipbreaker can't move. It's a ship sitter. It ain't breaking shit anymore. I feel like fog crawlers are super easy as soon as you break their legs.
Not that it's an option.
Well, that's not bad. So later on, we'll be able to talk to old Longfellow and let him know that we killed Shipbreaker. Right here, because we just came over from the road where we exited out of the nucleus from. If you head towards the north, we'll be back to heading towards finding the heretic. So that was complete luck. I'm really happy that we actually got to take on Shipbreaker because it's not guaranteed. Hang a left here at the road. We've been down this path before. Right here we have a hermit crab. We're going to kill this real quick just so we can get this landmark. We could have got this earlier, but I decided to get it now. Come over here and get the Briny's bait and tackle. And then we can just turn around and go over here. Should be settlers over here now. This is one of your settlements if you want to build it up. I am not going to build it up. Although I do love settlement building in this area. Well, in Far Harbor in general. Just not something I'm willing to do. I'm going to hop over this. Go down to the pier. Hang a right. Go into the water. Can hang a right here. And then go up this way. Right here. Almost wanted to make a left, but we need to make a right. These paths can be a little bit tricky.
I've been told the Valentine Detective Agency signs are an eyesore, but they sure bring in the business.
Scraps torn from some kind of banner, but it looks like some pieces are missing.
I'm gonna veer off to the left here. Come up and around. The hard part about Far Harbor is it's always foggy, so it's easy to get lost when navigating Far Harbor. Oh, shouldn't have reloaded.
Don't worry, it's still attached.
Hey!
Shouldn't take long.
There's going to be a bunch of mole rats over here and then random enemies. It's either going to be... Damn it, I don't want to tell Nick to go somewhere.
Anybody now?
It's always going to be mole rats, and I guess I can't loot that. That's unfortunate. But it could be raiders or it could be gulpers. Completely random. We're going to go in this graveyard and then head south. Go up this ridge. Follow it around. Hang a right just here. And then hang a left.
Watch for the charge.
Damn deer. Pretty brave. Any more?
Damn.
Take the rad stag out. Come over here and get the last piece of evidence or clue.
Wacatok Station. She must be staying at a campground. At least the directions are clear.
So we're going to head southwest. Just follow the marker. We're going to hop down the slope here. Sometimes you don't really have a path to follow. But I'm trying my best to make it as easy as I can for people to navigate. Or follow along. Maybe not navigate, but at least follow along. Right here, we're going to pick up Gwyneth's journal. We're going to listen to that. And then when we do, we're going to be attacked. So maybe I'll put on my explosive combat rifle.
It's done. The messages are posted. I know it could mean my life. Children must know. Home when I saw the atom. A tiny speck of matter surrounded by endless depths. A vast emptiness that dwells within us all. It only reaffirmed what I'd felt all this time. The truth the confessor wanted no one to hear. The lie that is Atom. It's not real. We aren't all infinite worlds. Just empty space. Dead. Cold. That we are nothing. Confessor won't be pleased by my messages. But I'm not afraid. I'm going to start moving things to the old church by the West Access Road in case they decide to join me. I just hope I'm not too late to save them from Adam's lies.
Now we're going to go investigate the church. So head down this path here. It's not really a path, but the closest thing we can get to a path. And then right here where this rock is, if you look out to the right, you might even be able to use VATS. You can see a fog crawler. It's always over there. You want to take it out now because when you get over there to Gwyneth or the heretic, whatever you want to call her, break its legs. Maybe. Trying to break its legs. Oh my goodness. This is a scary encounter. Scarier than Shipbreaker. It's got no head. How is it still alive? Doesn't make sense. Let's use this one. This adds radiation damage and explosive damage and ballistic damage. So you're getting 3 types of damage when you're using this weapon. Alright. So here's the rock that I was telling everybody about. And then right over there is where we attracted that fog crawler that was harder than Shipbreaker. Then right over here is the church.
Children of Adam have allowed themselves to be deceived, and I must show them the truth. There is no Atom. There is nothing. Nothing is endless. Nothing is deathless. And nothing is without fear or remorse. Who better to understand this than you? You who have become part of nothing for eternity, as we must all someday. You have come to know the one real truth of this world. Nothing is the only thing that truly matters. Soon more will come. My messages will reach them. It must! The word will spread, and the children of Adam will come! They will embrace nothing, as I have. And then, at last, they will understand.
Let's go talk to Sister Gwyneth.
Gwyneth.
Stop! This is a sacred place! Why have you come here? Are you seeking the truth of nothing?
The truth of nothing? What does that mean?
If you are truly prepared to hear it, then I will tell you. The children of Adam have been deceived by Martin, by Tectus. It's a false gospel, all of it. What they don't want you to know is that Adam is but a tiny mote in the vastness of nothing. Nothing is the true nature of existence. I have seen it with my own eyes. A void so vast and empty, like a night sky without stars. I know it is difficult to accept, but you must, and so must the others. They deserve to know the truth.
What if you misunderstood what you saw and overreacted? Do you really believe that everyone is wrong about Adam, except you?
I can't think about that now. I've strayed so far from the path. I don't dare look back.
Fear and doubt have blinded you, sister. But I think in your heart, you don't really believe any of this.
Blinded by fear and doubt. I can't deny the truth of those words. How could I have been such a fool? I was a child of Adam, one of the beloved. I must seek forgiveness from the others. Please tell Richter that I will return soon. I'll accept whatever punishment is deemed just.
You can choose whatever you want for her to do. I like to send her back to the nucleus. But you can also get her to leave Far Harbor if you want. Now we're going to go ahead and follow this road. We're going to head over to the Vim Pop factory. And after that, we'll be heading back to the nucleus. Now, because we're about to fight super mutants, this gun is going to do no damage. Well, it's not going to do any radiation damage to the super mutants, but it will do explosive and ballistic damage to it. To them. To it? I don't know. Let's blow up that car. Sometimes there's some ghouls right here. Plus, it's just fun to blow up the cars in Fallout. Let's be honest.
Someone there.
Clear.
I don't think we're...
There you are.
There's a ton of super mutants over here, and they are pretty strong, so be sure to be prepared. We bring a lot of stim packs at least. Be careful, there's usually a super mutant up top that has a rocket launcher.
What's that?
Let's go inside the Vim Pop factory.
Who's there? That sound! What is it? You get to around my neck! Hello? Someone there?
Doing them much good at this point.
You'll never leave here alive!
Run!
Oh! Ow! Hand! No! Yeah!
Like lambs to the slaughter.
Ah!
I am the true super mutant. I am your Lord and Savior. Bow down.
Stupid noises.
If you want a really cool Vim Pop power armor, there's one right there. It's pretty cool looking. I thought Nick Valentine was a super mutant. We're going to go through these doors, go down the catwalk here. And over here. Should have some super mutants in their makeshift hot tubs. Vim Pop hot tubs.
Look who it is.
I don't see any more. Oh, one right here.
Don't underestimate us again.
Let's just heal for good measure. Grab the pump regulator.
There we go.
And then loot whatever you want to loot. And then right here's the end of dungeon chest. Can't forget that Brahmin skull. And then we're going to exit the Vim Pop factory. We're going to be up top on the top floor of the Vim Pop factory. If you come over here, you can hop down here, hop onto this blue roof, and then hop down to this trailer. And that's where we entered the Vim Pop factory. So we're just back where we started. Let's go ahead and start making our way towards the nucleus and turn in these quests. Just keep following this road along. There any super mutants over here? Sometimes they respawn over here, but I don't think they have. Nope. They haven't respawned, so that's fine. We're gonna hang a right over by this blue car here. Come down over here. Follow the river bank. Hang a slight left, and we are back to the nucleus. We can put our gun away for a little bit.
None will escape the Great Divide.
The Great Divide comes.
Gonna hang a right. We'll go up towards the vessel. We're not going inside. Gonna come over here.
Find Gwyneth and put an end to her heresy. That is your task.
Sister Gwyneth is coming back. She wants to make amends for her actions.
Got through to her, huh? Wasn't sure anyone could. Can't promise the High Confessor won't just kill her on sight. Still, a tale of sin and redemption sets a useful example. You've done well. Proved your devotion, and more important, your loyalty. Adam smiles on you today, brother.
Glory to Adam.
Here, take this. It's not just a weapon, it's one of our sacred artifacts. Go forth and show no mercy to the enemies of Adam.
So for all you strong boys and girls, this is a really good melee weapon. Does 100 radiation damage plus whatever damage you output with your melee weapons. Really good. It's slow, but powerful. Gonna come over here.
The vessel is breathtaking, is it not? A machine dedicated.
Now we're gonna talk to the lady that wanted us to get the pump.
Sister Mai.
You're back. Thanks again for being game to track down that pump regulator. Now, care to check the stock?
Finally got that regulator from the Vim factory.
You did? Oh, fantastic. So that regulator should slot right into the apparatus downstairs. My bypass to the filters should take care of the rest. Unless I mess something up. Those arches should start spraying all the irradiated water the children could ask for. I was thinking, since you did all the heavy lifting, you ought to be the one to christen the old girl. Plug in the final piece? You willing to do the honors?
So, all you did was bypass the decontamination filters?
Well, if you want to oversimplify the heck out of it, yeah. Pretty much. I had to hook up a little rig to support my fix. But so long as that keeps working, it should keep the rads coming. So, you willing to finish the job?
Could the bypass be reversed?
Sure. Theoretically, if my rigging failed, which is possible. There are going to be some wet, unhappy children of Adam, though, if that happens. But we're not going to know either way until that regulator's in place. Now, how about you take care of that missing piece?
Sure. I can take care of that.
Great. Pump's down in the bay. Shouldn't give you any trouble. And here, for what you've done.
This weapon is okay. I mean, it ignores the target's damage and energy resistance. So, it's alright. It's not bad. We're going to come down the stairs here. Go ahead and put the pump regulator in. Now you have two options. You can install the pump regulator and then the decontamination arches are going to irradiate everybody when they come in. Or you can fix the decontamination system and it will heal your radiation damage when you go through the decontamination arches. So I like to fix it and not install the radiation. I don't know why. I just always do. I'm a weirdo like that, but do whatever you feel like doing. I feel like it gives the people that don't take well to radiation damage a chance in the nucleus compared to the ones that are fine with radiation. That's just my thought process on it.
Far Harbor will know Adam's wrath.
We're going to go over to the decontamination arches, and now we're going to press the button. And anytime we come through here, we can get our rads cleaned. or healed, whatever you want to call it. Let's talk to Sister Mai.
Mai.
Here to check the stock?
The decontamination arches are fixed up and ready to go.
That's great. I'll send word around. Thanks. Now, did you need to stock up?
You mentioned scouring? What's that?
Oh, right. Well, most of us here, the glow doesn't harm us. But Adam's picky about sharing his blessing. We keep some anti-rad meds on hand for those in need. Most folks around here, High Confessor included, consider it kind of a penitence. Scour oneself and embrace the glow anew. So, did you want to peruse the goods?
Not today.
Take care.
Let's go ahead and level up. I'm going to put a point into luck. I want to max out luck, and then after we do luck, I think we're going to go into ricochet or strong back. I'm not sure. We'll just have to see as we go. Because at this point, we're pretty overpowered. Let's go ahead and go up the stairs to the top of the nucleus. We're going to make our way over towards Dima's memories.
Caution, brother. Last child who tried to claim the secrets within roused the guardians of the base. So unless you've been tasked by the High Confessor, I'd steer clear of the command center.
Don't fear, sister. Adam will shield me.
I expect our fallen brethren thought the same. But if you wish to put your fate in Adam's hands, I will not stop you. May he watch over you.
Let's go into the Nucleus Command Center. Be sure not to trigger these laser wires or laser trip wires, because then all of these turrets are going to turn on. Unless you want them to turn on, then I guess do what you want.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
I want this place searched top to bottom!
Identify yourself.
Clean house.
Just be careful, there's a ton of turrets and robots in here.
Commencing walk.
Especially Assaultrons.
Hold it.
I'm going to be fighting two of them in just a moment. First one is right here. Shoot its legs out and then go ahead and kill it. It's the easiest way to take out Assaultrons.
Hostile target.
Just don't let them run at you, because that's when they hurt.
You're playing with the wrong sin.
Then there's one more turret right here. Go ahead and loot this end of dungeon chest. And then we will open up this door with the terminal. So before we can even go into that, we need to go and flip a breaker. But there's going to be a Assaultron that comes out of this door as soon as we flip the breaker back here.
Just a bunch of junk in here.
So once we flip the breaker, make a beeline over here to take out the Assaultron.
Someone's coming.
It's going to be invisible whenever
That's the last of them.
it first comes out. Yeah, be careful for the explosion too. Might as well loot it. All right. I think right here is where we're going to end the video. I want to start by telling everybody thank you so very much for stopping by and watching the video. It really does mean the world to me. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down button. Let me know why down in the comments below. It only helps the channel. Also, if you enjoy content just like this, be sure to subscribe, or don't. I don't know. I'm not your dad. Do whatever you want. And like always, everybody, have a good morning, a good afternoon, or good night, whatever time it may be in your part of the world. Mr. John Wayne, signing off.